Yeah, you know what?
What do you got here?
Here's the deal. Like I said before, it's what I'm looking at now is the base, conservative base, Tea Party, which I believe is the new direction for the American political landscape. Are they going to tolerate Newt and Romney much longer? How long, if anything? Before they now start to look very seriously at Michelle Bachmann and Rick Santorum.
But she had the lead at first. Didn't Michelle Bachmann have it at first for a little while?
Yeah, then Rick Perry came in and knocked her off and broke focus. And
then he forgot.
And then McCain came up. By the way, you know, this whole thing, when I was up in my tree the other day, my neighbor Tom was yelling at me, and I said, don't discount this as a possibility.
What's that?
And nobody really talked about it except me here, ladies and gentlemen, and that is this. I was always suspicious of why and how, of the timing of the grinding machine coming after Cain when they did.
Herman Cain, because
yes.
he sort of launched up. He became the guy one up.
He started to move up. Not like Newt is right now, but he started to make his move up.
He was the front runner.
He was moving up. That's right.
He was in the 30s or either high 20s.
That's right. That's right. So all of a sudden, they did not wait. They immediately jumped on him and got him out of the way.
Got some women to come in there and make some allegations.
Right. Now, my point was, why did they do it then instead of waiting? And here's the reason I believe it was.
What do you think?
Here's the reason. What was going on at the exact same time that happened? The same day, the same cluster of days, the same week, and that was Fast and Furious, Eric Holder, gun stuff. That's when it started to heat up.
So to take some of the focus away from Eric Holder.
They said, let's dump this stuff right now and get everybody's attention swung completely away from Eric Holder. You cannot, at this point in time, have anybody in Obama's cluster of reprobates now blow it. And so what happened?
They took it away from Holder.
They took it away from Holder.
Firing squad there for these.
That's right.
These arms and stuff.
And it was all quiet. It was all quiet up until now. It's starting to, now it's coming back, but not even 10% of it.
No, because it would have been focused there.
Not even 10%
of it. Herman, because Herman was going $9.99 for one topping, and $12.99 for two toppings.
Yeah, and so they finally they got what's her name, Miss what's her name, Miss White, Pinky White. What was that her name? What the hell is her name? They came up and said that she had a 13-year affair with him.
Oh, yeah. It was. Was it Pinky White?
Yeah, Pinky White.
Somebody. Or Whitey Pink. I forget which one. One of those two.
And so, but I think I think that's what it was. Now, what I have here, Tommy, pay attention in there. What I want to do is I want to jump over here, and I want you to play.
Which number here?
I want you to play a number 8 for me right now. This is James Sensenbrenner grilling Eric Holder.
Nobody in the Justice Department has lied.
Why was the letter withdrawn?
The letter was withdrawn because there's information in there that was inaccurate. The Justice Department letter of February...
Okay, well, tell me what's the difference between lying and misleading Congress in this context?
If you want to have this legal conversation, it all has to do with your state of mind and whether or not you had the requisite intent to come up with something that can be considered perjury or a lie.
How about that? This guy is a liar. This guy's a criminal. This guy is unfit to hold this office.
Now, if this was happening during the Bush administration, they'd have not only this guy frying, Bush would be sizzling right about now,
this
just
would
about
be
done.
Headline news.
And instead, it's like nobody cares. I care.
Headline news.
Fred, look around. If anybody wants to know why they should get Obama out of office, look at this Holder thing. Just go Christmas shopping and count how many buildings have nothing in them with for rent. In any city, anywhere USA, this economy has tanked. There's nobody renting buildings. There's very few people selling stuff, and the stores that are open are doing some business, but this economy is tanked.
Yeah, and they have everybody out there painting Happy Holidays on the windows.
Oh, yeah, because things are coming back.
Instead of Merry Christmas, and on top of it, it's the little things that add up. It's the aggregate of all the misery. And this guy, Eric Holder, have you seen this guy? This guy looks retarded. This guy looks as if there's something missing in him, and that's a heart, and that's character, and that's the love of the country. These guys are criminals. They are doing everything that they can to promote this terrible politic that Muhammad Atta and his group of feckless punching bags have decided that that's going to be their policy in America, is to destroy the elements that comprise our everyday culture. And this is a terrible scandal that the president was in on. This is a terrible scandal that they're trying to cover up, and they did it. They had to use their big bullet on Cain when they did, to get people off of this subject matter. And you're going to watch this guy. I guarantee you, they're going to try like heck to keep him from having to resign. But I'll guarantee you that something happens between now and next summer to get this guy out of here. You know, and so it's really interesting here. So that's Eric Holder and James Sensenbrenner, and Sensenbrenner has it right. He's a liar, is Holder, and Sensenbrenner knows it, as does everybody else. But you're never going to hear from it from the New York Times or anybody else in mainstream media. You'll hear it here, and I don't think anybody's ever proffered that opinion as to how and why they decided to go after Cain at this point in time, and that was to get people away from sniffing around Eric Holder and this Fast and Furious stuff where people were killed. And we're going to see later on, we got another soundbite from him that you're not going to believe. That this is building to a blackout you're not going to believe. This is Fred Dreyer along with Michael Horn. Don't go away. We'll be right back.